you might be a liberal if you claim that you cannot stand Freedom Friday with Carl Gallups. Yet, you listen anyway to every word that falls from his mouth. You just cannot help yourself. Stay tuned, you will not be disappointed. Now, here's Carl Gallups.
All right, welcome back, America. Welcome to the revolution. Whoops. I think that's probably an NSA code word. Mallory, what do you... Mallory and I had a good time with that earlier. What do you think, Mallory? I mean, I wonder how many code words, NSA code words, I use in the course of 2 hours on a Freedom Friday. Welcome back to the revolution. Even Bradley Jensen, who just introduced me, you might be a liberal if, So I imagine hey, out of the 8 million people that NSA is monitoring, do you think I might be on that list? Good gracious. Mike Shoesmith, my guest this afternoon. Of course, Mike is the executive director of the P.P. Simmons News and Ministries properties. My goodness, what a huge organization that thing has become, Mike Shoesmith. And we're so glad to have you with us. Listen, Mike, I think that you and I might owe the POTUS, Obama, an apology about being born in Hawaii. And I said from the very beginning, Mike, that if we ever discovered that the man was born in Hawaii, that we would make an announcement. We would apologize to the world. We would give the evidence, because up until now, it has looked as though he just flat was not born in Hawaii. I mean, because the hospitals there won't claim him. Even the state doesn't officially claim him. There's no house you can go to visit the house the president grew up in. There are no plaques and banners. Hawaii, the home of the first black president. Nothing. Nothing. I mean, how weird is that? But it seems like now we have discovered he was born in Hawaii. Tell our audience about that, Mike.
Well, people are throwing stuff at the radios now, I'm sure. But listen, somebody sent me a picture this week, and it was funny. It was one of those. It looked like it might have been Photoshopped, but it was very funny. And the picture was essentially a map of Kenya, and there's a dot on the top right corner of the map. And beside the dot is the name Hawaii. Right. And then there's a caption on the picture. It says, "Oh, that Hawaii." Oh, it all makes sense now, right? I just laughed, and so I threw that up on the Facebook page with the full intent of disclosing that we suspect this might be Photoshopped.
Right. You were going to debunk it.
Well, we're just gonna laugh about it. Yes, this is Photoshop, but it is funny. It would make sense, right? Ha 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 kind of thing, right?
Right.
We do have a humorous side on PP Simmons. We like to take, we don't take life too seriously, because after all, you'll never get out alive. Right? Anyhow. You're not laughing. You don't find that funny.
Actually, I was turning off the sound on the computer here, so and I was away from the mic, but I heard everything you said. I'm so sorry I left you hanging, but it was funny.
That's okay. Hey, listen, but here, little did I know.
That's kind of like when I go out to check the mail and everything happens. Well, go ahead.
Well, listen, little did I know, Carl, and I should have known better. But we have a lot of sleuths on PP Simmons. People like to dig into the truth, get the truth of the matter. So people started looking into it. Before I got an opportunity to get into the comment section and say, yeah, it looks like this might be Photoshopped, people were posting links to Google Maps, because what they did was they went to Google Maps and they typed in Hawaii, Kenya, and guess what? There's a place in Kenya named Hawaii.
Amazing. Amazing.
We got people, the president is saying, hey, I was born in Hawaii.
Right.
And then you got people in Kenya saying, oh, we're so proud of our Kenyan president in the United States. He was born right here in Kenya, right?
Right.
And now a map turns up on Google of a place in Hawaii, or rather a place in Kenya called Hawaii. So Barack Obama may be right about this. He may be right in saying, I was born in Hawaii. Has anyone ever heard him say, I was born in Hawaii, America?
Right. No.
I've never heard him say it.
No, he's never said, I was born in Hawaii, USA. He said, I was born in Hawaii, And that's maybe why he can do it with a straight face.
There you go. That's exactly what I was thinking. But here's where it gets wild and crazy, spiritually speaking. This will blow your mind.
I know.
You guys haven't seen this yet?
I know where you're going next. I know.
What it is it's a high school in Kenya, and all the dormitories are named after big places in the world, like there's a Haiti dormitory and a Taiwan dormitory and a Hawaii dormitory.
Right.
So, but it is an actual place in the world, and it's on Google Maps listed as Hawaii, Kenya.
Right.
But here's the thing, though. That area is right outside of a place called the Gates of Hell National Park.
Yeah, I know.
Excuse me? What? Is that true? That is absolutely true, folks. So here we have, let's put this picture together for you now. Here we have a place called, now Obama says, yep, I was born in Hawaii. So here we have a place in Hawaii, or rather called Hawaii, in Kenya, right outside the gates of hell. Excuse me?
Yeah. What?
I mean, is that true? That is the absolute truth, folks. You guys can look this up yourselves.
And you just can't make that stuff up. I mean, you can, but when it turns out that it's absolutely true, it's out of this world. So you've got Hawaii, Kenya, right outside the gates of hell. But you remember, now we're going to go all the way back to the beginning. Remember, of course, when he won the office, the ambassador, Ogega was his last name, Ogega, I think, Ogega, the ambassador to Kenya, went on live radio in America, and we've got clips of that on PP Simmons. We've got those radio clips where he was gloating and just going crazy over the fact that a Kenyan was now, a native Kenyan was now the president of the United States. And when asked by this startled news reporter, the radio reporter, really, he was born in Kenya? Oh, yes, we know where he was born. Yes, we're going to build a monument. Yes, the village in which he was born. Everybody there knows it. You remember that, Mike?
I remember that, and it really is amazing. Do you think maybe somebody's trying to tell the world something here? Here we have a place called Hawaii in Kenya, right outside the gates of hell, an actual place on the map. This is amazing.